Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray, and we are here to jump into episode 4 of Shine, the series. So, last episode, we had the culmination of the chase between the reporter and Unk, Laird. I can't remember what the reporter's name is, but and they consummated their relationship, shall we say, in the library. Very lovely scene. We also had the clear indication that Lert's wife is now fully eyeing his secretary. That's definitely going to happen. If not this episode, it's got to be this episode. They're going to finally pull the trigger on that affair. Oof. And then meanwhile, what is his name? Tanwa. I always keep wanting to say Tawan, like from KinnPorsche, but it's Tanwa. Tanwa and oh my God, I'm forgetting names today. Why can't I think of his name? Holy shit. Terrible. Apple's character's name. It's not coming to me. But then again, it's only episode 4. Usually it takes me a while to remember names, so. But either way, they're getting closer and closer and closer. They've just been, kind of like sweetly in the, on their way towards being in a relationship. Obviously, the bigger conflict has been this kind of geopolitical, socio-political turmoil that's happening right now. And it's impacting a number of the couples as well as just their individual storylines. And it's definitely heating up as we get closer to, I think, that kind of boiling point. I did read a little bit about this time period just so I can understand what's going on. Obviously, I know that they're under a military dictatorship right now, and it's they've been clashing pretty frequently at this time period with a number of people, including the students, including the communist communities and groups that are operating as well. There's just a lot of turmoil happening during this time, and it all comes to a boiling point in a few years. So I'm sure, I don't know if this series is going to cover what happens right after this period, but it's all coming to a head soon. Yeah, I guess we'll see how far we get. We might get some time skips. I don't know. Maybe we'll get some time skips. Yeah. Maybe we'll get some real time skips and jump to them when they're old men. Because they're in their late 20s now? These two. So, and it's the 70s. So let's say we jump 30 years, they're 50. That's the early 2000s. If they were real people, they'd be around in their 70s now. That's how old they'd be. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Almost 80. Maybe we won't get a time skip to modern day, but I'm guessing we'll get at least a little bit of a skip. All right. I'm ready to watch the episode. This is episode 4, so as I'm watching it's airing, so I'm all caught up in terms of filming. You guys aren't seeing it until later, but I'm filming at the time when episodes are dropping, so yeah, I'm excited. Let's get into it. Is this, yeah, Tanwa. Oh God, what happened? I'm guessing something fucking terrible. Not him dressing up like this. Oh, buddy.
เสียงกีตาร์เปิดเพลงที่สดใสบีทที่กระตุ้นความรู้สึก
Oh
ใจ
my
เต้น
god.
และคำร้อง
These
ที่
two
แสน
are
เรียบง่ายของ
goofy.
Let me feel your hand ชวนให้เข้าไปแต่การยอมรับจากอีกคนหนึ่ง
They always use their letters to express how she's feeling.
เช่น
It's
นั้น
interesting.
ครั้งหน้าถ้าคุณใกล้ร่วมจับมือข้าพเจ้าอีกก็กล้า
They are
มอง
really
ตาข้าพเจ้า
reading this
หน่อย
romance.
เราเจอกันแล้วทีแรกนึกว่าเป็นผู้ชายทั้งคู่ซะอีกเลยเนี่ยถ้าเป็นงั้นจริงก็
มองตาข้าพเจ้าหน่อย อย่าหลบตากัน
Not the 70s Fujoshis.
ให้หนำใจ
ไม่ได้ลบลงขวากูเขียนว่า
Messy.
อันเดียวมันไม่ได้กูเขียนตั้งนานแล้วขอเพื่อนเขียน
Okay, what do we think is going through Victor's mind? Is it purely that he doesn't like Tanwa's potential influence on why can I not think of his name? Holy shit, Trin. He just said it. Dr. Trin. Is it just that he doesn't like his influence on him because of his father? Or is he... I don't think it's jealousy. Is it? Is he like... Was he like starting to feel more for Trin than just like that competitive, you know, spirit that he was getting into? No, right? I don't think it's that. I think it's purely based on he doesn't like who he is because he's, you know, because of his family, etc., etc. I mean, it would kind of gag if Victor was super into Dr. Trin on like a romantic level. Not have been hot for teacher. I would be super into it, but I don't know if we're going there with that storyline. We'll see.
ถ้าจะให้รู้กันเฉพาะเราจะเขียนโพธนาให้คนพูดถึงทั้งเมืองทำไมที่จริงแล้วปอดแหกไม่กล้าเปิดเผยหรือเปล่า
I mean, you're right. You're both writing
กล้าไหมล่ะ
in this paper. Hilarious.
เอาสิ
Somebody is going to find, I'm thinking one of their respective, you know, like wives or whatever. I don't know if he's married, if it's just a girlfriend, but either way, one of them is going to find like the draft of the letters and know that they are cheating. Just based off the fact that they are the people that they're reading about in this newspaper.
ไปข้างนอกกัน
Everybody is losing it over these personal this personal column.
การได้สัมผัสคนที่มีจิตปฏิพัทธ์มันดีเช่นนี้เอง
Oh, he does have a crush. Never mind.
มีใครที่อยากกุ
Oh, he definitely has a crush. Wait. He wants to hold his hand so bad. Oh no. Oh, Victor. Your first crush. It's and now he knows that he's also into men. So it's gonna make him more emboldened on a certain level, because it's one thing to like have a crush on somebody especially during this time period that you think is straight, but to now know that he definitely is not straight, that he's definitely open to men, is going to make him feel even more like, yeah, I gotta shoot my shot.
เอาไว้นานๆหรือไม่
Oh, not the immediate cock block.
กุมไว้ให้มั่น
Oh, I'm so sorry, Victor. And I'm gonna be honest, they do kind of have some chemistry. Oh, buddy, this love triangle, hilarious.
Got me falling slow motion from that look on your face ต้องกอดเอวเราไว้ดิบ้าเหรอ
No.
แคร์คนอีกแล้ว จะนั่งตัวเกรงทำไมอ่ะ หลังแล้วนุ่มนะ
Come on, you know you wanna.
นี่คุณกำลังพาผมไปไหนเนี่ย
Don't fuck him over about this, please. I'm gonna tell you right now, low-key, they kinda have tragic yaoi written all over them. I know it's terrible, but low-key, everything about this show and the setup makes me think some of these characters are not getting out of this alive. I'm gonna just say that right now. And these two are giving off major red flags for that kind of activity, that kind of tragic yaoi ending. Oh, Lord.
มุกไปแล้วเดี๋ยวไม่ทันนัด
Oh, goodness. What is he going to do with this information, y'all? And why is it relevant to him? I mean, I did read from someone online that the timing is a little bit off for him to actually be afraid of retribution from doing an expose on Stalin. Like, because from what I understand from the comment, Stalin's like regime had already ended and the next regime had started at this point and was already like slandering Stalin and everything like that. So like publishing this during this time probably wouldn't be as controversial unless, and now what I was thinking is that unless the expose doesn't just stop at Stalin, it also includes, you know, verbiage about the current regime too, perhaps. That's the only thing that I can think of, but either way, what does that have to do with the Thai military? I don't know the relationship there. Maybe there's some kind of relationship I don't know about between the Thai military and the Russian military. That he would look like that, like he was worried about it, or like he has to say something. Are they allies or something? I don't know. Like, who is he calling after that and why?
วิระ
With his hands and everything. This where we at? I guess this where we at! Honestly, walk out.
ขอตัวก่อนนะป้า
มันไม่สำคัญเท่าได้เดินทาง กับใครบางคนอยู่ข้าง
He's so flirty.
The journey is all I need to see.
Oh.
As long as you walk with me.
The sun, but we hold each other tight. The journey is all I need.
คุณเป็นอะไรแล้ววะ
Oh, buddy. No, let's talk about how you totally just dissociated there, sir.
แต่ความทรงจำของเขา
The man ain't dead,
จะ
is
อยู่
he?
กับเรา yesterday
I'm not saying that this
Today.
didn't happen, but did this like really
and
happen
forever
back in the day when John Lennon left the Beatles? I don't know nothing about the Beatles. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm with him. I'm like, he ain't dead.
2 3 4
Drugs are a hell of a thing, y'all. I join in on your rituals?
คุยกันเรื่องทุจริตระดับชาติ ใครเขาจะใช้ของพวกนี้ ไปแอบคุยที่ลับๆยังฉลาดกว่านี้อีก หลักฐานโง่ๆแบบนี้ใครก็ปลอมขึ้นมาได้ คนอย่างไกลเลิศอำนาจล้นฟ้า เขาไม่โกงโง่ๆแบบนี้สิ
Sir. I need you to be serious. Did you forget who you were with? I think he might have. I think he was a little bit digmatized. Because he 100% did that shit.
ยังหรอ
มึงเป็นอะไรของมึงเนี่ย
Yeah, why are you suddenly defending him like this?
อยู่ดีๆก็มีน้ำโหเนี่ย
Compromised. You can't write articles about him anymore.
อะไรของมัน
อะไรของมัน
พวกคุณเคยถามเขาเหรอหรือแค่คัดค้านอยู่ในกรุงเทพ
Tis the question. That is a very good
ชาวบ้านเขาคิดยัง
question.
ไงกัน
I don't. Like, but
ห้องนี้ผมถึงต้องลงพื้นที่
we can just go there and find out what is happening. Yeah.
แล้วพวกผมไม่เชื่อใจได้ไง
ว่าอาจารย์จะไม่ไปกล่อมพวกชาวบ้านอ่ะ
ใช่ ชาวบ้านก็ต้องเกรงใจข้าราชการ เจ้าคนในคนอยู่แล้ว
Go undercover?
ผมไปด้วย
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna go with him.
ก็อยากรู้เหมือนกันว่าชาวบ้านเขาคิดยังไงกันแน่ แล้วเราจะไปกันยังไง เอาเงินจากไหน
หาเงินกันก่อน
Work to go? We all get some
ไปรถ
jobs?
ผมไหมล่ะ
It's like, I have a
พวกคุ
car.
ณ4 คนนั่งพออยู่แล้ว แล้วไหมกลัวผมพาพวกคุณ
No
ไปเชื่อ
field
ดนะ
trip? That could happen. Like, don't joke about that.
แม่ต่อย
All right, so we
Only
go
can
into
see
the
home.
countryside.
อาจารย์ควรจะเป็นฝ่ายที่กลัวพวกผมมากกว่านะครับ
Listen, I'm so sorry, but they do kind of have some energy. I know we're all here for MileApo and everything like that, and I don't have a problem with the ship. But he and Victor do have some chemistry. See, this is the problem with established CPs, with established couples. I always have, is that inevitably you're going to see a couple of actors who have serious chemistry and should definitely be cast in a movie or a show or something. And you're not going to get it because that one or both of them are in an established pairing. It's how I felt all the way throughout, Not Me, and how good the chemistry was between Black and what the hell was his name? Oh God, why can't I think of his name? The guy, his rival, the guy who ended up being the bestie from when they were kids and ended up being like the op when they were older. Oh, it's been so long since I watched Not Me. Todd. Black and Todd. I was like, give me a second. Todd. Their chemistry was so good, but we're never going to get a show that explores those two in like a romantic setting, like full on, because Gun is tied to or not. Why did I say off? You know. Like, and he just he's never going to have another, like, romantic partner who's a man. He's always going to have off. And it's like, what a waste. What a waste! A waste of chemistry. Anyway, whatever. It's what he wants. It's what they want. It's the industry. I get it, but it's just so many missed opportunities because of it. I hate it, actually.
เอาให้หมด
These two definitely have
จาน
energy.
เลี้ยงไว้
เฮ้ย ไปแดกแล้วต่อห้องกูปะ
ไปดูพระอาทิตย์ขึ้นกันไหม
Oop, not the sunrise. He's like, what a thing to ask. I mean, all right. It's a bit romantic, but all right.
บ้านผมอยู่ชุมชนข้างหลังนี้เองอะผมวิ่งเล่นแถวนี้ตั้งแต่เด็ก ท้องฟ้าเมืองไทยคงสวยกว่านี้เยอะเลย
Perhaps.
ใช้คำได้ดีนะ น่าจะไปเป็นนักเขียน มากกว่านักปฏิวัติ
Maybe both.
ทำไมต้องเลือกอะ
Yeah.
เห็นทุกอย่างเลยไม่ได้เหรอ ไม่เรียกอาจารย์แล้วนะ ผมขอเรียกพี่ได้ปะ
Oh, buddy. You've got to know that he's flirting with you, right?
เรียกอะไรก็เรียกอย่าขึ้นไอก็พอ
Not him coming home and then pulling two men. This is so funny. Not drawing her. Sir, I need you to pull the trigger. I think it's going to have to be her. Yeah, so she's going to open that book and see all the drawings of her and realize that he's in love with her.
ผมเห็นด้วยกับดร.ตรินครับ
All right, we're going to do a field study on the
เห็นด้วย
dime of this committee.
ชาวบ้านใช่เนี่ยก็ต้องลงอ่ะ
They're going to pay for our room and board and everything, huh?
โดยที่ไม่เห็น
อะไรวะนั่น
Yeah, what the hell was that? Was that a bomb? God. Why did that sound heavier? The first one sounded really heavy, like a doom instead. Jesus Christ.
ผมว่าเดี๋ยวเราไปประชุมกันต่อดีกว่าครับ
ไปครับ ผมเลยเอามาให้ครับ
Annoying. He's so annoying.
ขอบคุณครับ
ยินดีครับ
Sit down and let me finish my presentation. Just stay within eye. Oh God, what is going to be on this paper? Something goofy like come out with me.
ยังไงผมต้องขอตัวก่อนนะครับคุณตริน สวัสดีทุกท่านอีกครั้งครับกันตรงๆสิครับ
Where's his
พี่สั่งไป2
rocks?
แก้วนะ
ผมมีแรงยกไหวแค่แก้วเดียวอะ ก็เมื่อคืนผมอยู่กับพี่ตริน
I'm so sorry. What? Why am I so here for this goofy ass love triangle? Holy shit. Why am I so into this?
เดียว
That was petty as hell. Keep going.
ก็เมื่อคืนผมอยู่กับพี่ตริน
All the way to dawn. Say that.
ไม่ได้นอนทั้งคืน
คุณเอาไปก่อนเลย ผมสั่งอีกแก้วหนึ่งไว้
Chain smoking? You lit up another cigarette, sir? Slow down? Oh, goodness. This is
กองทัพมั่นใจ
funny as hell.
และมุ่งมั่นจะดำเนินการต่อ
Oh, are y'all gonna go into a closet? Bro. We're not even gonna go into a closet? We're just gonna be in the hallway? Y'all are gonna get caught! What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, y'all? Go
แม่
into a
กล้าชิบหา
closet.
ยยังจะทำโรงไฟฟ้าต่ออีก
Oh my god. Oh my god. I need them
พี่ตรี
to chill.
เดี๋ยวผมช่วยไม่เป็นไร
Oh, he's coming along. I knew he was gonna come along.
ก็มาส่งทรินไง เราเป็นอะไรกัน
Yeah, let's answer that question.
ก็เพื่อนรักไง
All right. That's not the answer that he wanted.
เพื่อนรัก
Did you really just say that,
คุณนี่มัน
sir?
เหี้ยจริงโลเล
Now we about to have a real argument. Holy shit.
ลอยไปลอยมาไม่เอาอะไรเลย
That's
ไม่
a
เคย
bit
คิด
rude.
จะเอาอะไรเลย
I think you're taking it a bit far, but
เพื่อนเขาไม่จูบกัน
he ain't wrong though. But we really about to have our actual fight.
ข่าวนี้อีกเหรอ
Yes.
มีอะไรคืบหน้าไหม
ยังหาหลักฐานไม่ได้ ช่างมาเถอะ ต่อกันดีกว่า
No, he can't stop thinking about it. Oh, buddy! To think that the thing that's gonna tear them apart is this. Because it's gonna have to come to a point where Lert is just gonna have to choose between, you know, being with him and being who he is, a military man through and through, and serving this corrupt regime. Like, what are you going to choose, sir? How far are you going to take it?
เรานอนกอดกันดีกว่า
Oh, y'all. This is going to get messy. I mean, it's already messy, but it's going to get messier. Oh, God. And what's he going to choose? Is he going to compromise his morals for some dick? Please don't, sir.
อย่าไปยอมนะครับ
People are dying in these
ถึงลูก
streets.
หลานนะ อย่างน้อยสุดๆ ก็ควรจะต้องให้พวกเราได้มีส่วนร่วม เราจะได้แน่ใจว่าสิ่งที่ทำลงไปมันจะไม่ได้ทำให้ชาวบ้านลำบากมากไปกว่าเดิม พอจะเป็นไปได้ไหมล่ะ
สงสัยจะคุยกันไม่รู้เรื่องแล้ว นี่ เอางี้ไหม จะให้เลือกอะไรอ่ะ บอกมาแล้วกัน
It's not that simple. For either side of this argument. He's such a beautiful man. You know who it is. Come on. The moment he starts getting closer to him, guess who shows up? Every
เรน
time.
มาแล้วครับ
I'm so sorry,
มาแล้ว
Victor.
ครับ
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna say something, and I don't want you guys to take it the wrong way, but I do think, at least right now, so far, the more interesting conversations have been between Victor and Trin. It's not that I don't like the conversations between Trin and Tanwa. It's just that, I don't know, there was something about the way that they talk about the state of the country and their ideals. The debate back and forth between them is really energizing. I'm super into it, which is why I'm kind of into this hot for teacher love triangle, because I think there's some energy there. I think they have some chemistry, and they've had some really interesting philosophical conversations. Such a dick. I hope we can start getting some real time with Trin and Tanwa. Literally a cigarette in every scene.
ขับรถมาทำไมทั้งไกล
ก็เกรงอยู่ที่นี่
But one of these guys is dying from lung cancer. Good lord.
เครียดอะไร
ชีวิตคุณคงไม่เคยทุกข์เลยมั้ง
I don't know about that.
ไม่รู้จะทุกข์ไปทำไมพรุ่งนี้เป็นยังไงก็ไม่รู้ อเมริกาอาจจะทิ้งระเบิดตายหาไปเมื่อไหร่ก็ได้
Could. He's gonna tell him something real. Yeah, finally.
แม่เราเป็นนักเขียน เป็นศิลปิน ชอบร้องเพลงเต้นรำมีชีวิตชีวาที่สุด แม่
What happened?
เลือกทิ้งเราไปก่อนเราอายุ12
Killed herself. Got it. When she, 12, huh? Oof.
แม่พาเรามาเที่ยวทะเลกับเพื่อนๆแม่มีความสุขด้วยกันเต็มที่
She went on one last perfect day with her son.
เราดูไม่ออก
อุ้มธันวามาอุ้ม
ไม่มีใครดูออก
She walked out into the ocean.
ตำรวจเลยสรุปคดีแบบนั้น
Oof. So he covered it up.
แต่เรารู้ดีว่ามันไม่ใช่
Was it just depression, or was there like an actual reason that she decided to do that?
ควรจะห้ามแม่คุณไหม
ทุกคนต้องมีสิทธิ์ได้เลือกทำตามหัวใจของตัวเอง
Dark. Moment of vulnerability.
If you want it all, take what you can. Just let me hold your hand. If you say the word, darling, I'll be your man. Just let me hold your hand.
ไปเล่นน้ำทะเลกัน
When you smile at me, the stars burn bright. Light a just on the glow in your eyes. You and me, you know it just feels right.
All right, episode 4 of Shine. Interesting episode. The love-in with that was about your boy leaving the Beatles was interesting. I completely believe that that's something that happened, but did that really happen? Like, some people are very obsessed about stars. Interesting. And then we have, I don't know, it was an interesting story. We have this, okay, like, let's talk about, obviously, we have our tentpole kind of couples, really. With Lert and Naran, the reporter, you have this, hey, this romance that they're having, everything's going so great, and then everything outside of their bubble, their little bubble in the library, is encroaching on them, like it is an enemies to lovers storyline. They are legitimate enemies, and like this isn't some fictional situation. This is like real life issues that are happening between them. And there's going to come a point where both of them are going to have to choose their relationship with each other and their ideals. And right now, unfortunately, their ideals do not mesh at all. Because Lert is still all gung-ho for the military, and the prestige and the power and the influence that brings him. His reputation, all of that is extremely important to him. So to fall in love with somebody who potentially is actively trying to take that down, how long is he going to last? He's going to have to make a choice. And it's going to be a very dangerous choice, because the last time that he was entangled with somebody, that person disappeared, probably was killed. Let us be honest here. And I'm pretty sure he knows that that's what happened to his last lover. But I think he also is older now, and he's a little bit more bought into all of it. It's not just about wanting to protect Naran. I think some of it is genuinely that he is a little bit more indoctrinated than he was 9 years ago when he was with his old boyfriend. I don't feel good about those guys, y'all. I think it's gonna end really badly for those two, and really tragically. The writing kinda is on the wall. And then we have this hot little love triangle happening between Trin, Tanwa, and Victor. That's so the confirmation this episode that Victor does indeed have a crush. That the look we saw last episode when he realized that Trin and Tanwa had an intimate relationship. It wasn't, wasn't just friendly. That was a legitimate look of jealousy. And so now we have a whole episode of it, and I'm kind of living for it. And I think that he has great chemistry with Trin. I think that they are vibing. They're kind of vibey. It's not that I don't like Trin and Tanwa. I actually really like them. And I'm glad that we got this episode to finally move into something a little bit more real between them. We had them like, hey, listen, I don't know what's happening between us, but we need to start trying to define it, from Trin, and totally valid. And we also got Tanwa opening up with something real, not just, a stoner babble. which he's been doing for the most part up until now in every conversation that they have together. Like, he finally opened up with something of his past, a part of his trauma, you know? And he was seeing positive results from that, because opening himself up, becoming vulnerable with Dr. Trin will allow Dr. Trin to feel vulnerable with him too in return. You know, he's looking for a connection. That's what Dr. Trin wants. He wants a connection. Like they were saying in the beginning of the episode, the letters back and forth, and that whole conversation is like, we're all looking for connections with other people. And so it was hard, I think, for Trin to connect with Tanwa. He's obviously attracted to him and everything like that. And obviously they have great sexual chemistry. But that's not all that Trin is looking for. He's looking for something more than that. You know? And if we're going to risk it like this, risk everything like this, then might as well be risking it for something real. You know? So, very lovely moment at the end on the beach. I really love the soundtrack of this show. Slot Machine is doing a great job. Obviously, we know if you've been watching, you know, BL's, Slot Machine was the artist that did the main song for KinnPorsche. That's what put them on my radar. Like, and I've listened to a few of their songs since then, and they're great. I'm pretty sure Slot Machine did a number of the tracks for this show, and I love it. I love it. It was a great find, finding that band and bringing them in for KinnPorsche and for this. Almost like, are we going to get in every MileApo series? Are we gonna get, you know, Slot Machine? I would love it because they're great musicians. So I don't know. It was great. This was a good episode. It felt a little transition-y. Like, I feel like we are getting like a lot of these scenes of like them happy, the different couples happy. Well, we got the beginnings of something happening with the wife and the assistant, Vera. I think the assistant's name is, or Vina, something like that. Either way, we got the beginnings of something happening there. So I'm thinking that's going to launch next episode. But everything feels very like a calm before the storm. I feel like all the happy moments, all the giggly stuff of, you know, Laird and Naran sneaking off together into the theater, all dressed up like they're hippies too. Like all that. And even the happiness on the beach and everything like that. And the way that the kids are listening to Trin and they're able to, you know, go on this trip together. It all feels a bit calm before the storm, and everything is going to hit the fan very soon, I'm thinking. Oof. And I'm telling you guys, I feel like this is the kind of show where some people are going to die. I don't know who, I don't know how, but I feel like some people are dying. And it's going to kind of break my heart a little bit, because I really like all of these characters. I like all of these characters, y'all. Anyway. All right, I think that's everything for today. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Going over to Patreon if you want full length and early access to this show, as well as full length and early access to other shows. Right now, I am watching a number of shows over on Patreon. I've got a lot of shows going on over there. This show, of course, I have Desire, or ABO Desire, the series. I have Pit Babe Season 2. We're gonna wrap up the Pit Babe storyline. What else? I'm watching Us, the series, of course, and then Whale Store XOXO, and then twice a week I also am releasing the story of Cunning Palace, or Cunning Palace. I don't know how to actually say it, you know. And then I don't know what I'm gonna replace any of these with, but I'm sure I'll, you know, figure it out or have a poll and ask you guys what you guys want to see. Either way, I'm having a blast. This is we've gotten a lot of really good shows recently that I've been enjoying quite a bit. So, you know, I'm excited to see what we have next. I've been meaning to watch a J-drama. I've been saying that. I want to watch a J-drama. Oh, they have the Japanese version of Love Sea that I could check out. I've already seen the Thai version. So I could check out the Japanese version of it, or maybe just something completely different. I know I still wanted to watch Glass Heart with Sato Takeru and a bunch of other people. I think Oguri-shun is in that too. Like, there's a bunch of people in that one. So I definitely want to check out that. And then, I got to do the season 2 of Chaser Game W, as well as season 2 of Ayaka is in Love with Hiroko. Yeah, just a lot of choices. So I don't know which one I'll do, but I'll figure it out. All right. I think that's everything. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever, but you long gone, it don't matter.